Good afternoon and welcome to another edition of Break Traders at Noon. We're going to get started here in just a second with some Donruss Elite. Some Donruss Elite one box break right here. And we've got a big team available in our next break after that. This one we don't have anything to randomize, but in our next break we will for sure. Which is very exciting stuff right there. We've got the Bears to auction off in our next break. And you know what? Today we are trying to finish up the Clearly Donruss product that we got in-house. We'd love to see all of that go. Use promo code VAC729 for 30% off. 30% off right there. But let's get into it. This is break 1081, the 2021 Donruss Elite one box pick your team. Interesting. That had a painter's tape on it from Panini there. That's always interesting. Maybe that means this is going to be a hot box. Getting started with T. Higgins of the Bengals, Michael Strahan of the Giants, and then it's going to be Felipe Franks of the Atlanta Falcons going to Jason, followed up by Ben Roethlisberger of the Steelers and Daniel Jones of the New York Giants. On to our second bot pack, and this one already feels a little thicker for sure. We have Devontae Adams of the Packers, Sam Darnold of the Panthers, a Dylan Moses of the Jacksonville Jaguars going to Lance, followed by DeAndre Hopkins of the Cardinals and Matt Stafford of the Rams. Still waiting to see the first product with actual NFL jerseys, even if it is Photoshop. We have Khalil Mack of the Bears, Joey Bosa of the Chargers, the ascension of the Tom Brady Buccaneers right there, a Tom Brady from the Bucs and Von Miller from the Broncos. Alrighty, let's continue rocking and rolling here. We have Calvin Ridley of the Falcons, Dalvin Cook of the Minnesota Vikings, and right here we're going to have the variation DeAndre Swift of the Detroit Lions going to Cynthia. Nice card right there. Followed up by Julian Edelman of the Patriots and DJ Moore of the Carolina Panthers. We have Derrick Henry of the Tennessee Titans, Jared Goff of the Detroit Lions, a rookie on deck, Caleb Farley of the Tennessee Titans going to Hunter, followed up with a Josh Jacobs of the Raiders and Marquise Hollywood Brown of the Ravens. George Kittle of the 49ers, Joe Burrow of the Bengals, a Tyson Campbell out of 99 of the Jacksonville Jaguars, and that is going to Lance, followed by James Robinson of the Jags and Brian Urlacher of the Bears. We have Matt Ryan of the Atlanta Falcons, followed by Justin Jefferson of the Minnesota Vikings, an elite deck Tua of the Miami Dolphins going to Nate, followed up by a Joe Mixon of the Bengals and Derek Carr of the Raiders. Mike Gesicki of the Dolphins. We're going to have a redemption right here, but a rookie elitist of the Baltimore Ravens going to Brian. Then we have Saquon Barkley of the Giants and Larry Fitz of the Arizona Cardinals. And this redemption is going to be a Pen Pals Amon-Ra St. Brown. Guessing that means that's the black ink right there, and that's of the Detroit Lions going to Cynthia. I guess black because they normally say it if it's a different color ink. Aaron Jones of the Packers, Quinnen Williams of the Jets, the Jamar Chase of the Cincinnati Bengals going to Chad, followed by Jalen Ramsey of the Rams and A.J. Brown of the Tennessee Titans. And we're about halfway through this break. Myles Garrett of the Browns, Justin Herbert of the Chargers, the 2001 Donruss Elite throwback of Kylan Hill of the Green Bay Packers, followed by Barry Sanders of the Lions and Tom Brady of the Patriots. Julio Jones of the Falcons, Travis Kelce of the Chiefs, a Jalen Waddle of the Miami Dolphins going to Nate, followed by Jalen Hurts of the Eagles and DJ Chark of the Jacksonville Jaguars going to Lance. Terry McLaurin of the Washington Football Team, JJ Watt of the Cardinals, the ascension of the Buccaneers there, followed by Rob Gronkowski of the Tampa Bay Buccaneers and Drew Lock of the Broncos. We have Stephon Diggs of the Buffalo Bills, Michael Thomas of the Saints, a spellbound Tom Brady out of 349 of the Buccaneers going to Ryan, followed up by Tua of the Dolphins and Luke Kuechly of the Carolina Panthers. Pretty weak box so far. Let's hope that turns around. We've been pulling some fire Donruss Elite as of late. And wow, right off the bat, it is a Joe Namath. I thought that was going to be an auto because it was flipped over there. What is going on? Joe Namath. Then we have the 2001 J.J. Watt throwback of the Arizona Cardinals, Juju Smith-Schuster of the Steelers, and Dak Prescott of the Cowboys. And here's our thick boy, and it is going to be a Craftsman, A.J. Brown of the Tennessee Titans going to Hunter. Alrighty, keep working through this one. You know we got a turn of the century auto coming probably. Joe Montana of the 49ers, Aaron Rodgers of the Packers, Amon-Ra St. Brown of the Detroit Lions heading to Cynthia, Jalen Ramsey of the Rams, and A.J. Brown of the Titans. We have Taylor Heineke of the Washington Football Team, Brandon Cooks of the Houston Texans, and Alvin Kamara of the New Orleans Saints going to Steven, followed by Justin Tucker of the Ravens and Juju Smith-Schuster of the Steelers. Nick Bosa of the San Francisco 49ers, and there it is, the Nico Collins turn of the century auto of the Houston Texans going to Brian. And I think now we can officially say that is a weak box. We have the Jeremiah Wasu-Kamara that we will randomize here at the end, followed by Dak Prescott of the Cowboys and Dan Marino of the Miami Dolphins.
I was hoping for a strong box with the tape.
I know, right? I thought the tape was going to say, hey, this is a hot box, but no. Patty Mahomes of the Kansas City Chiefs, Joe Montana of the 49ers. We have a Khalil Mack throwback 2001 Elite of the Chicago Bears going to Thomas, followed up by Josh Allen of the Buffalo Bills and Alvin Kamara of the New Orleans Saints. And I heard Josh Allen is looking slick at training camp, hitting those windows, just out there looking like the best QB in the league, which I'm expecting him to take that jump to this year. Aaron Rodgers of the Packers, Jamal Adams of the Seahawks, a rookie on deck, Jamar Chase of the Cincinnati Bengals going to Chad, followed up by Brett Favre of the Packers and Darius Leonard of the Colts. Next up, we have Nick Chubb of the Browns, Brian Dawkins of the Eagles, Tyson Campbell of the Jacksonville Jaguars going to Lance, followed by Russell Wilson of the Seahawks and CeeDee Lamb of the Cowboys. Alrighty. There's the end of that. That's the last pack there. So now let's randomize this Owasu right here. And that's going to be randomized between the Browns, the Eagles, the Cowboys, and the Vikings. And that is going to be 8 times. 8 times the randomization there. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. There we go. It's going to the Browns. Love to see when that happens. I hate randomizing those cards right there. All right, we have Tyson Campbell of the Jaguars going to Lance. Amon-Ra St. Brown of the Lions to Cynthia. Jalen Waddle of the Miami Dolphins to Nate. Kylan Hill, throwback of the Packers to Christopher. Jamar Chase of the Cincinnati Bengals to Chad. Rookie elitist Rashad Bateman of the Ravens to Brian. Tyson Campbell of the Jaguars going to Lance. Dylan Moses of the Jags to Lance. And Felipe Franks of the Atlanta Falcons going to Jason. And when we only get one QB, you know it's a weak box. Did not mean to do those fireworks. Hit the wrong button there, because that was not a firework worthy box. And then our cards, we have Jamar Chase rookie on deck, Tua elite deck, and Caleb Farley rookie on deck. Caleb Farley of the Titans to Hunter, Jamar Chase of the Bengals to Chad, and Tua of the Dolphins to Nate. And we'll follow this up. We have our veteran, A.J. Brown right there. And then we have 2 wide receivers that hopefully will have just as strong careers as him. We have Nico Collins of the Houston Texans going to Brian. The Pen Pals, Amon-Ra St. Brown of the Detroit Lions to Cynthia. And then the Craftsman, A.J. Brown of the Titans to Hunter. And with that, we are done with break 1081, and we will be right back. Alrighty, folks, we are back with some 2021 Chronicles football. Pick your team, and we have one team for auction right here. One team for auction right here. We're going to start the bidding at $10. Bidding has to go up in increments of $5. Starting at $10, increments of $5. It is going to be the Chicago Bears. Go chase some Justin Fields right there. $30 from Brett Diddley, Brett. There we go. Getting hot right there. Yep. 30 from Brett Diddley, Brett. Do we have 35? At 30, it's still a discount from where it's sold for on eBay. Always disappointing when we don't get the payment right there. Oh. Wait a second. Brett, I'm sorry. This has been purchased. This payment has been made. One second. I apologize about that, Brett. We do have to stop the bidding. This was actually made before the show started right there. Sorry about that, Brett. I'm just going to manually put in his username while we wait for it to be updated so I can upload it and get this break started. Alrighty. Here we go. This is break 1082, the 2021 Chronicles Draft Picks 1 box. Pick your team. We have 6 packs here. and 8 cards per pack. Glad I saw that I had an eBay notification. We usually check it for the last time about 30 minutes out before, 30 minutes before, but we do like to, if people pay, like to get it in. Sometimes we're checking up until the break begins. It all just depends on what's going on in the back room there. Alrighty. We have Aziz Olahari of the New York Giants going to Helena, followed by Jalen Waddle of the Miami Dolphins going to Michael. Then we have Devonta Smith of the Philadelphia Eagles going to Michael, followed by an XR version, Devonta Smith of the Eagles, and that is going to Michael as well. Then we have Kyle Trask of the Tampa Bay Buccaneers going to Ethan, followed up by Trey Lance of the San Francisco 49ers and Ron Dale Moore of the Arizona Cardinals. And then our memorabilia right here, it's going to be a full coverage Kadarius Toney from the University of Florida, the Florida Gators, and now a member of the New York Giants going to Helena. Well, starting off with my man Ian Book from Notre Dame. Right there, of the New Orleans Saints going to John. Then we have Micah Parsons of the Dallas Cowboys to Mr. CEO. Elijah Molden of the Tennessee Titans going to Trey. We have a filler right there, followed by Kwity Paye of the Indianapolis Colts. And that is going to be going to Trey, followed by Dylan Moses of the Jaguars, Javonte Williams of the Denver Broncos, and Kyle Pitts of the Atlanta Falcons. Dylan Moses of the Jags going to Ethan, Javonte Williams of the Broncos to John, and Kyle Pitts of the Falcons going to Michael. And we're going to have an auto, and let's see what it is. It is going to be a Tony Fields II. Tony Fields II of the Cleveland Browns going to Andrew. I saw that Fields and I started to feel real bad for Brett that I teased him with the auction there. On to our third pack right here. Starting off that third pack with my man Chubba Hubbard of the Carolina Panthers going to Matt, followed by Devonta Smith of the Eagles going to Michael, Jamar Chase of the Cincinnati Bengals to Ashley, followed up by Nico Collins of the Houston Texans going to BMW. Then we have Terrace Marshall Jr. XR of the Carolina Panthers to Matt. Another Chubba Hubbard going to Matt. Elijah Moore of the New York Jets going to Andrew. And then a Devonta Smith Flux edition of the Eagles to Michael. We have Jamar Chase, the Chronicles base edition of the Cincinnati Bengals going to Ashley. Following that up with Michael Carter. Michael Carter of the New York Jets going to Andrew. Then we have Rondale Moore of the Arizona Cardinals to Mr. CEO. We have a filler, and that filler is going to be followed by a recon, Devonta Smith of the Philadelphia Eagles, followed by Trevor Lawrence of the Jacksonville Jaguars going to Ethan, followed up by Mac Jones of the New England Patriots to Joseph. And then we have the blue Javonte Williams out of 99 of the Denver Broncos going to John. And then our auto is going to be Daz Newsome of the Chicago Bears going to Jared. We have Devonta Smith of the Eagles, followed by Pat Freiermuth of the Pittsburgh Steelers. Then we have Jamar Chase of the Bengals right there, followed up by Kyle Trask of the Tampa Bay Buccaneers going to Ethan. Another Kyle Trask. This one appears to be a purple Spectra edition, and that's going to be out of 49 going to Ethan right there. Followed up by Rashad Bateman of the Ravens and Terrace Marshall Jr. of Carolina. And I'm going to need some sleeves when you get a chance. And then our auto is going to be a Origins Najee Harris of the Pittsburgh Steelers. And that is going to be going to Mike. That was pretty card right there. Gregory Rousseau of the Buffalo Bills right off the bat, and that is going to Darren. Demetric Felton of the Cleveland Browns going to Andrew. Rondale Moore of the Arizona Cardinals, and that is going to be going to Mr. CEO. And then we're going to have a Sean Wade from the Ohio State University, and now a member of the Baltimore Ravens, out of 49 going to Anders. The filler right there, followed by Najee Harris. Najee Harris of the Pittsburgh Steelers going to Mike. Trevor Lawrence of the Jacksonville Jaguars going to Ethan. Kyle Pitts of the Atlanta Falcons going to Michael. And Zach Wilson of the New York Jets going to Andrew. Has anyone heard? Is Zach showing up to camp yet? Gotta love seeing that as a Bills fan. All right, let's run these rookies down. We have Zach Wilson of the New York Jets to Andrew. Kyle Pitts of the Atlanta Falcons to Michael. Trevor Lawrence of the Jacksonville Jaguars to Ethan. Najee Harris of the Pittsburgh Steelers to Mike. The out of 49 Sean Wade of the Ravens to Anders. Followed by Gregory Rousseau of the Buffalo Bills to Darren. Kyle Trask of the Tampa Bay Buccaneers to Ethan. Jamar Chase of the Bengals to Ashley. Devonta Smith of the Philadelphia Eagles to Michael. The Javonte Williams out of 99 of the Denver Broncos going to John. Mac Jones of the New England Patriots to Joseph. Another Trevor Lawrence. Another Devonta Smith. And another Jamar Chase. Followed up by a Flux Devonta Smith. A Donruss Jamar Chase. A Score Devonta Smith. Kyle Pitts of the Atlanta Falcons to Michael. Kwity Paye of the Indianapolis Colts to Trey. Elijah Molden of the Tennessee Titans going to Trey. Micah Parsons of the Dallas Cowboys to Mr. CEO. Ian Book of the New Orleans Saints to John. Trey Lance of the 49ers going to Eric. Kyle Trask going to Ethan. Devonta Smith of the Eagles again. Another Devonta Smith, and then a Jalen Waddle of the Dolphins to finish that off. And now on to our featured cards. To start, we have the out of 49 Kyle Trask of the Tampa Bay Buccaneers to Ethan. And then we'll get into our two later round picks. We have Tony Fields II of the Cleveland Browns going to Andrew, and Daz Newsome of the Chicago Bears going to Jared. And then we have two first-round picks right here. We have the Kadarius Toney full coverage in the Najee Harris Origins auto. Najee Harris of the Pittsburgh Steelers going to El Diablo, a.k.a. Mike. And Kadarius Toney of the Giants going to Helena. Alrighty. And with that, we will be right back from BT Field to do a giveaway before our next break. And that's the end of break 1082. Alrighty, we are back and we are ready to do this giveaway. this show keyword giveaway. So you have 1 minute after this goes in the chat to guess the show, and the keyword is woods. I don't see any guesses so far. Is this going to be the first ever no guess? True Detective, incorrect.
Oh, right before the deadline.
Right before the deadline, but it is incorrect. And you know what, Mike? Since you were the only one there, we're going to just give you a giveaway because we're feeling nice. And that is a Sage 2021 Premier Draft. Jamin Davis, Amon-Ra St. Brown, Jonathan Cooper, Walker Not So Little, Trey Sermon, Trey Nixon, and Kenny Yeboah. Right there. And folks, we will be back in 3 minutes with the absolute baseball break. See you then. Alrighty, we are back and about to get into this absolute baseball. But type Woods in the chat. Woods in the chat to be pulled for a random giveaway. Type Woods in the chat to be pulled for a random giveaway. Woods. John, can we get a countdown?
Sure. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. It is C1.
C1. Let's see what C1's got here. A Father's Day pack. Kawhi Leonard of the Clippers and Russell Westbrook of the Wizards. Alrighty, there we go. C1. And we definitely have his information, John. So, should be somewhere. Alrighty. And with that, let's get started. This is break 1083, the 2021 Absolute Baseball One Box Pick Your Team. Thank you for being with us. The last day before vacation. What are we going to do with ourselves, John? I know John's going to have to do a little work because we do have Gold Standard coming in, and we gotta get that out to some customers that pre-ordered that. But otherwise, we're trying to take a full week off for the whole team. Get some much needed rest and relaxation so we can get flying into the football season with y'all. And you'll see that week that we're back, I think we have 6 eBay breaks scheduled for each Tuesday and Thursday, maybe 8 on Wednesday and 10 on Friday. Alrighty, let's get ripping. We have Eddie Roche of the Cincinnati Reds going to... Got to scroll down or I'm going to be giving the wrong team names out because they'll be football teams. Cincinnati Reds going to Lucas. Aaron Judge of the New York Yankees to Josh. Mookie Betts of the Los Angeles Dodgers going to Brad. Yu Darvish of the San Diego Padres going to Aaron. A Prospects, Austin Martin of the Toronto Blue Jays going to Kevin. Followed by a Power, Pete Alonso of the New York Mets going to Brad. Alrighty, and now let's look at some of our featured cards in this pack right here. We have the numbered, that is Zach Gallen out of 199 of the Arizona Diamondbacks to Lucas. And then we have a Rise Hoskins out of 149 of the Philadelphia Phillies to Sean. And then our first memorabilia of the day is going to be a Raimel Tapia of the Colorado Rockies. And that is going to Lucas. Folks, we pulled the best card I've ever seen from Absolute Baseball yesterday. A 1-of-1 Bryce Harper. It was sick. And then we're going to have an auto here, and that is going to be Mr. Reggie Jackson out of 15 with the iconic ink. Wow, we are just rocking and rolling with low numbers. Let's see if we can get a price on this because I might have to mag this bad boy up. Iconic ink. Let's see if we've got anything here. 1 second, folks. No, we're gonna drop the mag here for this, and that is gonna be going to Josh with the Yankees. I saw a 1 of 1 sell for well over $100, so the out of 15, we'll mag that bad boy up. And now we're on to our second mini box right here. We've pulled some sweet cards out of Absolute Baseball lately. Very, very happy with this product. We have Miguel Cabrera of the Detroit Tigers. About one moment, folks. Miguel Cabrera of the Detroit Tigers going to Kevin. Aaron Nola of the Phillies going to Sean. Ken Boyer of the St. Louis Cardinals going to Ashley. Jack Flaherty of the Cardinals going to Ashley. And then Yu Darvish of the Padres going to Aaron. Yeah, I know it's unlicensed. I also love Diamond Kings, and that's unlicensed. That just as me. Then we got Chipper Jones of the Atlanta Braves going to Trey, followed by the rookie class Andres Jimenez of the Cleveland Guardians. Cleveland Guardians out there. You know, at first I was like, what? The Guardians? That makes no sense. And then I did a little research, and I'm like, that's pretty cool, tying it back to the city's history like that. We have Anthony Rizzo out of 149 of the Chicago Cubs going to Trey. Our first memorabilia is going to be a Justin Upton out of 99 of the Los Angeles Angels, and that is going to Ashley. Right there. And we're going to follow that up with the last card here, and that's going to be out of 25. That's Jorge Mateo, RC of the Padres, going to Aaron. Grab the wrong sleeve right there. Alrighty, let's run this down. The rookie class, Andres Jimenez of the Cleveland Guardians, going to Lucas, followed by Austin Martin of the Toronto Blue Jays to Kevin. And then our featured cards. We have the no-numbered Tools of the Trade and the out of 99 Jonathan Upton patches right there for a memorabilia without autos right there. It's the Ramiel Tapia of the Rockies to Lucas and Justin Upton of the Los Angeles Angels going to Ashley. Then we have the Jorge Mateo of the San Diego Padres, and that is going to be going to Aaron. And then to wrap it up, we have the big one. It's out of 15, and that is going to be Reggie Jackson. Reggie Jackson, the iconic ink. The out of 15 auto right there. And that is the end of break 1083. We will be right back with Brett Diddley's Chronicles Personal. Brett, message me when you are ready. Alrighty. Brett Diddley, Brett, are you there? Brett's here. Are you ready? I said, are you ready? Let's hope we can get that saute sizzle in full effect for Brett. We have Chuba Hubbard of the Carolina Panthers. Chuba Hubbard of the Carolina Panthers right there. Followed up by Devonta Smith. Devonta Smith of the Philadelphia Eagles. Then we have Jamar Chase of the Cincinnati Bengals. Followed by a filler. Then we have Carlos Boogie Basham of the Buffalo Bills right there. Followed by Javian Hawkins of the Atlanta Falcons. Then we have a Jamar Chase Flux edition. Jamar Chase Flux edition of the Cincinnati Bengals right there. Followed by Mr. Kyle Trask of the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. And then our first auto is going to be Dax Milne. Dax Milne of the Washington football team. I saw that Y when I was flipping it over and was pretty excited for you, Brett. I apologize. That was a little tease. On to our next pack here. We have Nico Collins of the Houston Texans. Nico Collins of the Houston Texans, followed by Jamar Chase of the Cincinnati Bengals. Michael Carter of the New York Jets. Michael Carter of the Jets, followed up by Rondale Moore of the Arizona Cardinals. Then we're going to have Jamie Newman of the Philadelphia Eagles, followed up by Mac Jones of the New England Patriots right there. And then we have another Rondale Moore of the Arizona Diamondbacks going to Lucas. Or, no, sorry. I always do that in these personal. And that is also the Arizona Cardinals. And then our auto is going to be Anthony Schwartz. Anthony Schwartz of the Cleveland Browns. Anthony Schwartz of the Browns. What I got to do is I just got to open a new window so that I don't look at the prior team listings. Rondale Moore of the Arizona Cardinals, Devonta Smith of the Philadelphia Eagles, followed up by Pat Freiermuth of the Steelers. Pat Freiermuth of the Steelers right there. Then we have Jamar Chase of the Cincinnati Bengals from LSU. We have a filler box right there. Jalen Waddle of the Miami Dolphins, followed by Justin Fields of the Chicago Bears. Justin Fields of the Chicago Bears right there. Then we have a Demon Deacons Carlos Boogie Basham of the Buffalo Bills and Mr. Trey Lance of the San Francisco 49ers. Tamaron Terry go right there of the Seattle Seahawks, followed by Elijah Moore of the New York Jets. Then we have Rondale Moore of the Arizona Cardinals, back-to-back Rondale Moores right there for Mr. Brett Diddley, Brett. Then we have a Jamar Chase of the Cincinnati Bengals, and followed up by Najee Harris of the Pittsburgh Steelers, and then a red Terrace Marshall Jr., and that's out of 149 of the Carolina Panthers. And then our memorabilia here is going to be a Najee Harris substantial swatch. Najee Harris substantial swatch of the Pittsburgh Steelers. And we got at least one auto coming, but I've seen 4 autos in here before. Azeez Olahari of the Giants, followed by Jalen Waddle of the Miami Dolphins. Then we have Devonta Smith of the Philadelphia Eagles. We have a filler in there, followed up by Elijah Moore of the New York Jets. The XR Devonta Smith, and that's going to be out of 99, the blue XR right there. Terrace Marshall Jr. of the Carolina Panthers. And Rondale Moore of the Arizona Cardinals. And then our last auto, or possibly last auto, is going to be from The Ohio State University. That is Shaun Wade of the Baltimore Ravens, out of 99. Ian Book of the New Orleans Saints, followed up by Micah Parsons of the Dallas Cowboys, Elijah Molden of the Tennessee Titans, followed by a Larry Roundtree III Prestige of the Los Angeles Chargers out of 149. We have Jalen Waddle of the Miami Dolphins, followed by Mac Jones of the New England Patriots, Patrick Surtain II of the Denver Broncos, and Zach Wilson of the New York Jets. Let's run down these top rookies. We have Zach Wilson of the Jets, Patrick Surtain of the Broncos, Mac Jones of the Patriots, Jalen Waddle of the Dolphins, Larry Roundtree out of 149 of the Chargers, Micah Parsons of the Broncos, of the Cowboys, Ian Book of the Saints, Devonta Smith out of 99 of the Eagles, Devonta Smith Base Chronicles, Jalen Waddle, Terrace Marshall Jr. out of 149 of the Panthers, Najee Harris of the Steelers, Jamar Chase of the Bengals, Trey Lance of the 49ers, Justin Fields of the Bears, Jalen Waddle of the Bengals, Jalen Waddle of the Dolphins, Jamar Chase of the Bengals, Devonta Smith of the Eagles, Mac Jones of the Patriots, Jamar Chase of the Bengals, Kyle Trask of the Tampa Bay Buccaneers, Jamar Chase, and Devonta Smith to wrap up those featured rookies. And then our autos, we're going to have the Dax Milne, the Anthony Schwartz, and the Shaun Wade. Dax Milne of the Washington Football Team, Anthony Schwartz of the Cleveland Browns, and Shaun Wade out of 99 of the Baltimore Ravens. And then our memorabilia out of this Brett Personal Break is going to be Najee Harris of the Pittsburgh Steelers. Wow, and I forgot to change the mat again. That's twice in 2 days, and I just realized that. And that is the end of Brett's personal. Brett, for doing a personal with us, you're also going to get a pack of the Sage Premier tossed in your box to open when you get it. Alrighty, there we have it, folks. We will be right back with some Clearly Donruss.
Okay.
Alrighty, we're here with some clearly Donruss, and we will do our next keyword show guess giveaway. And John, you let me know when you're ready. Alrighty, the keyword is going to be horse. All right, show keyword giveaway guessing has ended. Keyword giveaway guessing has ended. Heartland is wrong, Wild West is wrong, Braveheart is wrong. Remember, it shows. It shows. Alrighty. Here we go. This is break 1085, the 2021 Clearly Donruss one box. Pick your team. 4 packs in this one, 5 cards per pack. Zach Levine of the Bulls. Oh, we're going to have an auto right off the bat right there. But first, the gold LeBron James of the Los Angeles Lakers going to Cynthia. Followed up by Sam Merrill, rookie of the Milwaukee Bucks, going to Cynthia. And Malachi Flynn of the Toronto Raptors going to Trey. And then our auto is going to be Mr. Isaac Okoro of the Cleveland Cavaliers going to Trey. Trae Young of the Hawks, Devin Booker of the Suns, Nico Mannion, rated rookie purple of the Golden State Warriors to Ben, CJ Ellaby of the Portland Trailblazers going to Jordan, Onika Okongwu of the Atlanta Hawks to Cynthia. We have Paul George of the Clippers, De'Aaron Fox of the Kings, Trae Young gold right there of the Atlanta Falcons. Or Atlanta Hawks, sorry, going to Cynthia. Followed by Skylar Mars of the Hawks, rookie, and Cassius Stanley of the Indiana Pacers. And on to our last pack right here. World's fastest break, this Donruss League. Brandon Ingram of the New Orleans Pelicans, followed by Karl Anthony Towns of the Timberwolves. We have a Saban Lee of the Detroit Pistons going to Lilibeth, and Jaden McDaniels of the Minnesota Timberwolves going to Ben. That is a nice tray. We are definitely putting that in a top loader. And then we have a Zero Gravity. And is it what I think it is? It is. Let me double check this pricing on this bad boy first. Alrighty, here we go. Get ready, Ben. You're going to be excited. He came in like a LaMelo Ball. And that is a Zero Gravity LaMelo Ball right there. Looking for right around $100 on eBay right now. Not bad. That's half the cost of the box right there. Whew. Nice hit. Nice LaMelo Ball, 0 gravity right there, going to Ben. All right, let's run down these rookies. We have Jaden McDaniels of the Timberwolves, Saban Lee of the Pistons, Cassius Stanley of the Pacers, Skylar Myers of the Hawks, Oneka Okongwu of the Hawks, CJ Ellaby of the Trailblazers, the purple Nico Mannion of the Warriors, Malachi Flynn of the Raptors, and Sam Merrill of the Buccaneers. And then we have the Isaac Okoro rookie auto, and then he came in like a mellow ball. And that's the end of break 1085 right there. And this is our second to last break of the day that we have now wrapped up. And we will be right back from BT Field. Well, you know what? We'll be right back from BT Field. We'll do our randomization of horse. Alrighty, horse is the keyword. Type horse in the chat to be entered to win. All right, let's do a countdown starting at 5.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1. It is Highlights 1.
Highlights 1 wins the giveaway. Let's see what they've got. Highlights 1, if you, John, can you put the instructions in the chat for them right there? Oh, we're going to have a Topps Series 2 baseball. Pavin Smith of the Diamondbacks, Twins up the middle, the Cincinnati Reds team card, the Kansas City Royals team card, Ozzie Albies, followed up by Mark Melicon of the Braves, Sean Murphy of the A's, Michael Conforto of the Mets, Jared Olivia of the Pirates, Marcel Azuña of the Braves, Alec Mills of the Cubs, Kendall Graveman of the Mariners, Anthony Descalfani of the Giants, and Brandon Lowe of the Rays on that giveaway. Alrighty. And folks, I'm feeling pretty generous since we're going on vacation. We're going to give away a nice little... I'm looking to see if I have a football one, and of course I don't want to do that one. A nice little Topps 2020 Bo Bichette. That's worth about $25 right there. PSA 9. And we'll be giving this away right after this Donruss Elite break. But first, we'll do another keyword giveaway. Basically, it'll be the randomization on this keyword. So, do you know that keyword, John? The next one? All right, John's ready, I'm ready. Cattle is the keyword. Cynthia gets it right off the bat with Yellowstone. Let's see what we've got for Cynthia in this spin. And we're going to have a top Series 2 baseball for Cynthia. And we'll randomize cattle after this break. The Philadelphia Phillies, Chicago Cubs, Ryan O'Hearn, Braxton Garrett, followed up by UCL Kikuchi, Xander Bogaerts, Trevor Rothensal, Alex Cobb, Kevin Kramer, Alex Kirilloff, RC, Dallas Keuchel of the Sox, J.P. Crawford of the Mariners, Jackie Bradley Jr. of the Red Sox, and Dinelson Lamet of the Padres. Thank you, Cynthia. We'll miss you next week. But I did pack that Magnum PI t-shirt for my vacation. Alrighty. Here we go. This is a pick your division. Zerk with the AFC East, Carl with the AFC North, Tom with the AFC South, Jared with the AFC West, Zerk with the NFC East, Haley with the NFC North, Lucas with the NFC South, and Kevin with the NFC West. Alrighty, can we get those full teams loaded, John, while I open up this box? We won't open up a pack until the teams are fully loaded on this side and in the customer master file, John. That is a nice LaMelo to have to keep you company as well if the pricing estimates were right. Alrighty, I'm ready. Y'all are ready. Let's rock. In the last break of the day and before our vacation, Peyton Manning of the Colts, DK Metcalf of the Seahawks, Seth Williams of the Denver Broncos going to Jared, Julian Edelman of the Patriots, and DJ Moore of the Carolina Panthers. Baker Mayfield of the Browns, Miles Sanders of the Eagles, a 2001 Jarrett Patterson, 2001 edition, Jarrett Patterson of the University of Buffalo, now a member of the Washington football team, going to Zerk, Josh Jacobs of the Raiders, and Marquise Hollywood Brown of the Ravens. Trey White of the Bills, Tyreek Hill of the Kansas City Chiefs. Woo! What a hit right there. That is a Tom Brady die cut out of 24 of the Tampa Bay Buccaneers going to Lucas. It's nice when you get those die cuts that we actually should mag, as opposed to when we have to. James Robinson of the Jags and Brian Urlacher of the Chicago Bears. Had that Trey Lance die cut, I think, Tuesday. Chase Young of the Washington football team, Joe Namath of the Jets, Mike Gesicki of the Miami Dolphins going to Zerk. That's out of $3.99. Followed up by Saquon Barkley of the Giants and Larry Fitzgerald of the Cardinals. Aaron Rodgers of the Packers, Jamal Adams of the Seahawks, Nico Collins of the Houston Texans, and that's going to Tom, followed by John Elway of the Broncos and Stephon Gilmore of the Patriots. Nick Chubb of the Browns, Brian Dawkins of the Eagles, followed by a rookie elitist Travis Etienne of the Jacksonville Jaguars going to Tom, Teddy Bridgewater of the Carolina Panthers, and Henry Ruggs III of the Raiders. Julio Jones of the Atlanta Falcons, Travis Kelce of the Chiefs, a spellbound Joe Montana of the San Francisco 49ers going to Kevin out of 99, Terry Bradshaw of the Steelers, and Mark Brunell of the Jaguars. Terry McLaurin of the Washington football team, J.J. Watt of the Cardinals, the Elite Deck, Khalil Mack of the Chicago Bears going to Haley, followed by Ben Roethlisberger of the Steelers and Daniel Jones of the New York Giants. Stephon Diggs of the Bills, Frank Gifford of the Giants, Travis Etienne of the Jacksonville Jaguars going to Tom, followed by DeAndre Hopkins of the Cardinals and Matt Stafford of the Rams. Michael Thomas of the Saints, and it looks like we're going to have a pen pals right off the bat right here. Followed by Devonta Smith of the Eagles, but we're going to randomize that. Then we have, Von Miller of the Broncos and Tom Brady of the Buccaneers. And this pen pals is going to be Ramondre Stevenson, Blue Ink Pen Pals Auto of the New England Patriots going to Zerk. Nice, one of those rarer with the colored inks on that one. I wish they'd give you numberings on the inks, but they don't. Khalil Mack of the Bears, Joey Bosa of the Chargers, a star status, Lamar Jackson of the Baltimore Ravens going to Carl, followed by Brett Favre of the Packers and Darius Leonard of the Colts. Calvin Ridley of the Falcons, the rookie elitist Zach Wilson of the Jets going to Zerg. That's a pretty card right there. Followed by Russell Westbrook of the Seahawks and CeeDee Lamb of the Dallas Cowboys. And then our memorabilia is going to be a throwback, and that is Roger Staubach of the Dallas Cowboys throwback patch, and that is going to Zerk. Just the Zerk break right here. Delvin Cook of the Vikings, Derrick Henry of the Tennessee Titans. Whoo! Sam Ehlinger out of 10. Sam Ehlinger out of 10. Donruss Elite right there. That is a pretty card. Let's see if it's worth anything. You know, we are going to mag that bad boy up. It's going for the mid 30s, mid 40s range right there. Sammy Ehlinger out of 10 of the Colts to Tom. A nice low numbered right there. Followed up by Jalen Hurts of the Eagles and DJ Chark of the Jags. That might be a sell now though, because who knows if he's going to even make the team. Between Jacob Eason, Carson Wentz, and do they have another QB, or is it just the three of them? I think he's in Miami. Jared Goff of the Lions, George Kittle of the 49ers, Joseph Osai of the Cincinnati Bengals going to Carl, Rob Gronkowski of the Bucks, and Drew Lock of the Broncos. David Montgomery of the Bears. Followed by a rookie on deck, Kyle Pitts of the Atlanta Falcons, and that's going to Lucas. Followed by Jalen Ramsey of the Rams and A.J. Brown of the Titans. And we're going to have our turn of the century auto, and that is going to be a Kylan Hill out of 99 of the Green Bay Packers going to Haley. Five packs left right here. Keenan Allen of the Chargers, Kyler Murray of the Cardinals, Nick Chubb, 2001 Donruss Elite right there, throwback. followed up by Barry Sanders of the Lions and Tom Brady of the Patriots. Randy Moss of the Vikings, Ryan Tannehill of the Titans, the Ascension Cleveland Browns right there, Joe Mixon of the Bengals, and Derek Carr of the Raiders. DeAndre Swift of the Detroit Lions, Jimmy Garoppolo of the 49ers, Kadarius Toney of the New York Giants, and that is going to be going to Zerk. Followed up by Justin Tucker of the Ravens and Juju Smith-Schuster of the Steelers. And folks, if you're not on our Discord, join our Discord channel with the link in the chat. Next week, while we're on vacation, we'll still be posting some exclusive giveaways. I've got some graded cards that we'll give away on Discord right there. T. Higgins of the Bengals, Michael Strahan of the Giants, a Marquez Stevenson out of 99, nice low numbered there, Buffalo Bill for Zerk. Dak Prescott of the Cowboys and Dan Marino of the Dolphins. Craziest thing about Marquez Stevenson, like, we might have a fifth round wide receiver that doesn't make the team. The Bills went from 3 years ago, having by far the weakest receiver room in football to quite possibly the strongest. Devontae Adams of the Packers, Sam Darnold of the Panthers, Julio Jones of the Atlanta Falcons going to Lucas. Then we have Josh Allen of the Bills and Alvin Kamara of the Saints to wrap up the packs in that break. And now we have to randomize this elite company. Mitch, we all are going to be on vacation. We won't have any shows after today for the next week or so. Tuesday the 10th we'll be back. And this is going to be between the Eagles, the Falcons, the Cowboys, and the Raiders. Let's see how many times we're going to randomize this bad boy. 9 times. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and 9 right there. There we go. 9 times that's going to the Eagles. No guest host. We don't have another host with the team, and the team needs a break. We went from a 10-person outfit in March to a 6-person outfit now, 3 part-time, 3 full-time, and we've all been busting our humps to bring y'all the shows, and we love doing it, but we need a week off. Marquez Stevenson of the Buffalo Bills going to Zerk. Kadarius Toney of the Giants going to Zerk. Joseph Osai of the Bengals going to Carl. Travis Etienne of the Jacksonville Jaguars to Tom. A rookie elitist, Travis Etienne of the Jags to Tom. Nico Collins of the Houston Texans going to Tom. Jarrett Patterson of the Washington football team going to Zerk. And Seth Williams of the Denver Broncos going to Jared. Of course, when we planned vacation and to take the time off, NBA Select was supposed to come out last night, and there was nothing that was really supposed to come out next week, and now Gold Standard got pushed to next week. Select Hobby Hybrid got pulled up, and NBA Select Hobby was released on Friday. Alrighty, here we go. Joe Mama doesn't work here full time anymore. We have the Elite deck, Khalil Mack, the rookie on deck, Kyle Pitts, and the Elite deck, Julio Jones right there. Julio Jones of the Atlanta Falcons to Lucas, Kyle Pitts of the Atlanta Falcons to Lucas, and Khalil Mack of the Chicago Bears to Haley. I appreciate that you're going to miss us, though, Mitch. Then we have that rookie elitist, Zach Wilson. Nice looking card right there to Zerk of the Jets. And then some of our memorabilia here. We have the throwback Roger Staubach out of 299 of the Dallas Cowboys to Zerk. Ramondre Stevenson, Pen Pals Blue Ink of the New England Patriots to Zerk. And then we have Kylan Hill of the Green Bay Packers. Kylan Hill of the Green Bay Packers going to Haley. And that is a turn of the century auto out of 99. All right. And then we have 2 mags to end the night, or the afternoon. We have the 9 out of 10, or 5 out of 10, Sam Ellinger, and 23 out of 24, Tom Brady die cut. That's Sam Ellinger of the Indianapolis Colts going to Thomas. And that Tom Brady out of 24 die cut of the Tampa Bay Buccaneers going to Lucas. Going to Lucas. And with that, that's the end of break 1107. We will be right back to randomize cattle and give away this Bo Bichette PSA 9. Alrighty, folks, drop cattle in the chat. Drop cattle in the chat, and we will be randomizing this Bo Bichette. Alrighty, John, can we get a countdown?
Sure. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. It is Kevin up.
Kevin up, getting the Bo Bichette PSA 9 graded. And with that, folks, that is the end of the breaks for this week. And BreakTraders is about to go on vacation. BreakTraders on vacation. John, can I get a sticker quick? So we will be on vacation until August 10th, and we are coming back with a vengeance on August 10th. We're going to have 6 breaks on the 10th, or 6 breaks on the 10th, I believe, scheduled for eBay. We have about 8 or 9 breaks scheduled for Monday or Wednesday night. Another 6 from the another 6 for Thursday, and probably 10 or 12 on Friday. So we will be rocking and rolling and getting back right there. Alrighty, folks, let's run down these mags. First, we have from baseball, we have the Reggie Jackson 9 out of 15 iconic ink right there. Reggie Jackson 9 out of 15 iconic ink from that Absolute Baseball. That was a pretty hit right there. Then from basketball, the Zero Gravity LaMelo Ball. Zero Gravity LaMelo Ball right there. And then to finalize it, we had 2 nice pulls from Donruss Elite. We had the 5 out of 10 Sammy Ellinger of the Colts, and the 23 out of 24 Tom Brady die cut. And with that, folks, we are done. Thank you to everyone here. We've got the whole squad in-house today, because we're going to try to get your packages out tonight. At the very least, they will go out tomorrow, or at the very latest. But most importantly, thank you to you. Thank you for constantly supporting us, constantly being with us. I know it's going to be super weird for me to be away from y'all for almost a week and a half. We're going Thursday to Tuesday with no more shows. We love you and can't wait to see you back. Make sure to join our Discord if you're not there, to look into some great deals over the vacation. Going to be running some real rock bottom pricing on some breaks to go for it. Thank you very much and have a great day.